Rebounders here going head-to-head. Shot blockers controlling the rim. Brent, what's a mental makeup that you see of a terrific rebound?
Well, really all about effort. And I think sometimes we don't do our diligence in terms of talking about great rebounders with how they set up well before the shot, Kevin. There are plenty of guys that grab 4 or 5 rebounds a game but don't think about the shooter and where they're shooting from. Some of the great rebounders in our game understand where the ball is going to fly off the rim and get themselves in position early and often to do so.
I thought Dennis Rodman was maybe the best I've ever seen at his size do just that.
You know why, Kevin, is that they never asked him to shoot the ball. So that's all he had to think about.
Right. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Mo Harkless. Exum is out there with Richardson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Collins in at the 4 spot. Now here's Harkless. Kicks it to Whiteside. Feeds to Richardson. Richardson missing again.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
B, the pass to D. To the wing on the left. Offensive rebound. To the wing on the left. Charlotte moving it around. Drummond a screen. Here's B. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
So it's the Hornets now. The Heat getting the bucket. Drummond a screen. Monk kicks to Drummond. Ripped away. Now here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Harkless on the wing. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
You're trying to extend the possession, so you appreciate the effort. Better just to head down the court sometimes and not give up a team foul in that situation.
And the pass to Monk. Here's Drummond. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Now here's Exum. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. For so long, the Hornets have been one of the most disciplined teams, Greg, in the NBA.
Yeah, you look at how this team takes care of the ball, and from the first guy to the last, it says something about how much pride they take in that. Minimizing turnovers goes a long way in terms of winning games. It's been a part of the basketball culture with the Hornets for quite some time.
Here's Richardson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
He doesn't get the second one.
You watch the Heat play, you watch their young athletes, and you think about the conditioning of all of their players. Allegedly, they have one of the toughest practice regimens in the league. I don't think guys get too fired up about their training camps, but certainly pays off throughout the course of the season.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Here's Exum. Off target from outside. And for the Heat, Brent, as bad as the workouts might be, the payoff is there.
Yeah, it's always amazing how many former Heat players talk about going down there and getting ground down. And if you're getting ground down in just a workout, what the heck are the practices like? So this is not a franchise or a team that's for everybody in the league, but that's what the Heat do. They sift through those kind of guys and then find out what Miami Heat players are out there and available, and then they bring those guys in.
Parker outside. Over Harkless. Parker's shot is off.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
They set the pick. Exum. Here's Whiteside. Here's B. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And so here's Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brent, you played briefly with the Heat. What was it like coming to this team mid-season and getting to play with a player who is revered by Miami fans in Alonzo Mourning?
Well, the thing that I always thought about with Alonzo Mourning was the intensity with which he played with, and to watch his approach both in practice and in his preparation to get ready for big-time basketball was the most impressive part of having an opportunity to suit up with a Hall of Famer in Alonzo Mourning.
Parker with a clean look. Good on the triple.
Nice to see Jabari Parker looking more and more comfortable behind the three-point line.
A lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
They set the pick. Here's B. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
And the jam by Whiteside.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Drummond a screen. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Charlotte. Passes it to D.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Robinson's checked in for Miami. And so it's Charlotte with it. 3-point lead. The shot's good from Monk.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
Now here's Exum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Poked away. And stolen by Drummond. Here's B. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
They set the screen. And here's Richardson outside. The second chance effort. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Josh enjoying this and one opportunity. Good job finishing despite the defense knocking him around a bit.
A different look for Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for Whiteside. Denzel Valentine comes in for Maurice Harkless. And Shake and Bake subbed in for Dante Exum. Drummond the screen. Dishes it to Monk. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Now here's Valentine. Covered by Parker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to D. Stolen by Robinson. Here's shake and bake. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Drills the three-pointer. Shake and bake's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't beat him up on the perimeter.
Monk with the ball. Now guarded by Valentine. Here's Parker. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one.
Here's shake and bake. He has 5. And the Heat, another 3.
I don't think anybody around the league does this, but a lot of fans do. Erik Spoelstra won 2 championships while in Miami as the head coach of the Heat. Of course, he had the big 3, but he was the one that orchestrated and got those guys to work things out to become title contenders for the years they were together.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Leonard. Cool Hands comes in for Richardson. And it's Exum in for shake and bake. Now here's Exum. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Brent, I was looking up what you said about Spoelstra and his multiple NBA titles. Less than 15 coaches ever have done that.
I mean, you're an incredibly special coach to be on that kind of list, and you feel like Erik Spoelstra doesn't quite get the recognition from the general NBA public, certainly amongst the coaching ranks. These guys look at what Erik Spoelstra was able to do with that roster and marvel at the young guys' efforts and exploits during that time.
Now Exum, after Jabari Parker missed from long range. Right side a screen. And Parker with the block.
How about the reach from Parker? Extends his arms way up that time to get the block.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
Well, there's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose, and I love the energy on this play.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh Richardson comes in for Denzel Valentine. And shake and bake subbed in for Exum. Cool Hands passes to Leonard. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will come the other way. B, the pass to Parker. Drills the three-pointer. Parker's got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Cool Hands. Leonard inside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second. Here's shake and bake. On the court for Miami here in the second. Myers-Leonard is out there with Collins. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's shake and bake in at the point. There's a good screen. Puts the move on. Collins, good. Collins has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Miami.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shoots it up. And that one's good. Parker's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Jabari absorbing a lot of contact on that play, and then a nice soft touch on the difficult shot.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Miami's Eric Spoelstra is known for his focus and his devotion to work. How does he stay centered? Yoga. He said, I like it because you have to keep your eyes on your own mat. If you're not focused on the spot in front of you, you'll fall over. Kevin, that mindfulness translates across the board.
Mindfulness. That's an interesting way to look at things, D.A. Spo is a great communicator. Knows how to certainly get through to his team. Here's Harkless. Misses the three.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's Parker with the three. And another three for Charlotte.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And last season, Jabari Parker added a consistent three-pointer to his tool set as a scorer.
Well, you think about the first few games, averaging about 13, Kevin, then jumped it up to 19, and then all of a sudden, you get to December, and he's averaging over 20 a game. So for Jabari to have that kind of consistency and that kind of improvement and gain his confidence, he's got to feel good that if he gets back to health, he can still do damage in the NBA.
The shot's good from Monk.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Can they get it? 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diallo's checked in. So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. And Brent, 14 years in the NBA, you spent about half your time on the defensive end. Of all the guys you were matched up against, who was surprisingly difficult to cover?
It's funny, Kevin, because a lot of coaches would tell you I did not spend half of my time on the defensive end.
I know better. I know better.
Surprising into him, and his physicality as a two-guard was very, very difficult to stop. One of the game's greatest two-guards.
Sturdy, was he? I mean, he was thick. He was hard to move is what I think about.
He was very thick and physical, which was something that I was certainly not. And they also ran a myriad of screens for him on every possession. The most potent offensive player they had was Mitch Richmond, and they would get him open every time. So a very difficult cover for him.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Hornets leading by 17. And Mills kicks to Diallo. It's hauled in by Richardson. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Over in the corner, Harkless. Here's Collins. He has 6. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Charlotte has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Diallo. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Hey, Brent, when you look at the All-Star balloting, it's amazing how many worthy point guards have to be left off the roster. How'd the league end up with so many great players at that position all at once? It's an amazing story.
It has been an incredible crop. I mean, really the golden era of point guards. And the one guy who I feel really badly for over the course certainly of the last 5 or 6 seasons is one Mike Conley. Any coach in the league would take Mike Conley at the drop of a hat, yet he's dealing with, over the course of his career, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Tony Parker, Steve Nash, Chauncey Billups, Chris Paul. Should I go on, Kevin? It is a very, very tough position.
Those names, it says it all.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's shake and bake, covered by Mills. Here's Collins. Bank shot, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Diallo. Back to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. And he dunks it down.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
And there's the feed to Richardson. He dishes it to Collins. Hits it from three-point range. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can blame some poor defense on that play. Just a total breakdown. Got to at least contest at some point.
The dish to Mills. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Diallo. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat trail by 17. Now the pass to shake and bake. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Leonard with the steal. Here's shake and bake, covered by Mills. Collins. Second chance shot. And Leonard with the lay-in.
I feel like when Myers Leonard plays significant minutes, he can get himself into the rhythm of the game. That's when a lot of his better offensive rebounding games come.
We all know it takes stars to win championships, Brent, but it also takes a lot of support. In your opinion, who are some of the NBA's better role players? Guys that don't have to be on the marquee, can be on the side, but still are contributors.
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, and I'm thinking about last year, the way that Eric Gordon took the role of coming off the bench for the Houston Rockets and had a tremendous season for them. Kind of a selfless act for a guy who had started most of his career and was injury plagued. That opportunity, and maybe that selfishness had some karma behind it, and he had a great season. Another guy I would say is Cameron Payne, a guy that just has a great energy and a great spirit, looking for his opportunity, always excited to get to the game. But those are the kind of guys you need.
Yeah.
Energy, excited to be there, and every night are going to give it to you. And I'll throw Patty Mills in the mix as well. Those kind of guys with unbridled spirit, great role players to have.
Knocked loose. Mills with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 6 to shoot. Here's Diallo. And that one goes long. The Heat trailed by 14. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Andre Drummond's checked in for the franchise. The Heat also with a sub. Robinson's checked in. And clearly Eric Spoelstra wants to talk it over. Well, with Whiteside, no matter what he is doing, he is always setting the tone. The way he goes about defending the rim, it's like he's taking it personally. It's guys are not going to score on him.
And you know what? He's a tone. Numbers might be down, but his defensive impact is as high as ever.
Parker's checked in for Charlotte. Monk comes in for Patty Mills. Whiteside kicks to Exum. Whiteside a screen. Exum passes to Cool Hands. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
A somewhat sporadic three-point shooter, but he's able to knock that one down.
Screen by Parker. Monk kicks to Diallo. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
Exum dishes to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Exum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Monk kicks to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Exum. Here's Whiteside. And no good that time. Now Monk. He's got 12. Here's Diallo to the wing right side. And stolen by Valentine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Heat have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Charlotte leading by 13. Ingles kicks to Diallo. And there's the foul. It goes on Cool Hands. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Diallo. 5 points in the game. Ingles in the corner. Kicks it to Monk. 5 on the clock. Good on the three-point shot. Monk's got 6 here in this quarter.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots.
Oh, a little punch, counter punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Drummond sets the screen for Monk. To the paint. Off the pick. And Drummond throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Timeout called, the Heat. Well, we don't have a chalkboard here to draw it up, but if you could explain it, what's your favorite inbounds play when you really need a bucket?
All right, Kevin, so the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer and you dribble to the right side, you throw along the baseline, but you're looking for the 4-man on the slip, and also the 5-man's popping back for the jump shot. Got it?
I got it. I like the run the hammer. Run the hammer.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Diallo. Richardson covering. Monk. Diallo. 12. Whiteside sets the pick for Exum. And the Heat, another three.
Terrific screen from Whiteside. Sometimes sacrificing your body and using your size on the pick will get your teammate open.
Here's Diallo. Richardson covering. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Charlotte, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Miami shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Whiteside a screen. Feeds to Collins. Exum kicks to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Collins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
There's Diallo. He has 7. The 8-footer. Collins grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Whiteside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
There are very few people in the league that put the type of fear in a shooter, especially when they draw close to the rim. Like Hassan Whiteside, gets to so many shots with his height, uses both arms to block shots, and he changes countless attempts around the rim.
Monk with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Now, here's Monk. 15 points in the game. Shoots over Exum. Knocks down the 10-footer. Monk's got 17 now.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Pass to Collins. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. In control with the 9-point lead. to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Here's Exum. V out there with Monk. Then it's D. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Drummond in center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The Heat have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And that one misses.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free throw line. It's a common problem for them.
Hornets leading by 8. Passes it to Monk. Lets it go with a 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Richardson kicks to Exum. Right side a screen. Shot clock at 5. Exum's shot is off. Charlotte's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's B. Gets the 14-footer to fall. B's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Right side a screen. Harkless the pass to Exum. He kicks to Whiteside. Back to Exum. He tries for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Exum's got 12 in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Dishes to Drummond. There's the screen. Pass to B. Shot from the wing. Again, the Hornets score.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Exum's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 9. Here's B. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
And here's Exum. He's got 12. He dishes it to Richardson. Over in the corner, Harkless. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now the feed to Parker. Harkless with the steal. It's Richardson on the wing. Right side a screen. Jumper off the screen. Richardson, no luck.
They're 1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly or this could get out of hand.
To the inside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Harkless kicks to Whiteside. Back to Harkless. Clock at 6. Shot to end this cold run. And the layup is up and in. Harkless has got it back down to within single digits for Miami. There's the dish to Monk. Drummond, a screen. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 20 points for Malik Monk. Timeout called by Miami. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
The Heat trail by 12. Exum with it. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Richardson. Puts up a three. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Drummond a screen. Inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Exum kicks to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected.
Just a little lax. Absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Right side a screen. Drummond a screen. The pass to Parker. Kicks it to Monk. And Parker, here we go. Jacks up a 3. And there's Monk on the assist by Parker. Monk's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Exum kicks to Richardson. He feeds it to Whiteside. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 9.
Nice job by Richardson getting to the inside. High percentage play to the basket.
Feeds it to Monk. There's the pick. Shoots from the elbow. Miami grabs the miss. Collins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And maybe not as highly touted as some other guards that went before him, but Malik Monk can be scary on the floor. He can get hot like no other, and once he's dialed in, the points just seem to flow.
Richardson dishes to Collins. They get it back. Richardson the pass to Harkless. Back to Richardson. Pass to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, when it comes to collecting rebounds, Hassan Whiteside is one of the best in the league. Outstanding job creating a second chance opportunity and getting the shot to go.
There's the pick. Drummond a screen. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. And the call will be against D. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Miami. Thomas Robinson comes in for Collins. And it's Valentine in for Richardson. Exum kicks to Harkless. Pass to Robinson. Dishes to Exum. Robinson goes in. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the Hornets call time here.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 13. Now Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Diallo. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And defensively, moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
Some defenses are okay with giving up the mid-range shot. In this case, they contested.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. He used that pick to get in close. Diallo's got 9.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk. All keyed right there from the lead pass, right on the money.
The Heat trail by 13. Exum kicks to Valentine. Pass to Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. He used that pick to perfection. And it's 7 points for Harkless.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Here's the franchise. He's covered by Whiteside. Mills can't hit. Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run. Exum dishes to Valentine. And there's the feed to Exum. Back to Whiteside. The steal. Here's Diallo. .122 left in the third. Haley. He's covered by Whiteside. And it goes down 2 points. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
There's the pick. Valentine passes to Exum. The Heat need to get a shot off. The dish to Valentine. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Diallo kicks to Mills. Here's Diallo. Guarded by Robinson. And count it from 19 feet away. 11 points for Houdini. The Heat trailed by 14. The pass to Harkless. They set the pick. Here's Valentine. No good on the three. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Check it out.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Charlotte leading by 14. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Cool Hands is out there with Collins. Then there's Shake and Bake. Then there's Myers-Leonard. And it's Valentine in the 2 spot. First one falls for him. Good on both. The Heat trail by 16. Here's shake and bake. In the corner, Valentine with it. He kicks it to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Possessing the length and explosiveness to do just that. Leonard looks good when he's taking it hard to the rack.
Here's Diallo.
Ooh. Okay. That's how you attack. Wow. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. They set the pick. Cool hands passes to shake and bake. But they'll get another chance. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great start, an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. He dishes it to Collins. Drills it from outside. Hornets leading by 13. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Pass to Diallo. Second shot opportunity. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded a corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Shake and bake passes to cool hands. In the corner, Valentine with it. Right wing. Here's cool hands. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 13. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Diallo. And he slams it one-handed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Richardson comes in for Denzel Valentine. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys.
Diallo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Richardson, no luck. Charlotte leading by 15. Here's Diallo. Parker outside. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Richardson kicks to Robinson. Here's the three. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Leonard brings the double team. Kicks it to Parker. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
Feeds to Richardson. Here's shake and bake. Passes to Cool Hands. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Screen by Parker. Pass to Diallo. Stolen by Robinson. Leonard attacking. Now the pass to Cool Hands. Off target with his 3. For Charlotte, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And stolen by Richardson. In transition, here comes Miami. Passes it to shake and bake. Heat moving the ball around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jabari Parker.
There's so much inside of Josh Richardson that is yet to be tapped into. An athletic shooting guard who can play both ends of the floor.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in for Myers Leonard. Collins comes in for Thomas Robinson. Harkless is checked in for Cool Hands. And it's Exum in for shake and bake. Diallo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Exum kicks to Whiteside. Dishes to Exum. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Diallo. Now, here's Monk. He feeds it to Drummond. Ingles. Charlotte again missing.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, we've seen him make this shot work, but they can do better.
Back to Richardson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They led the game at 1 point by 20. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Count it, good.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Exum dishes to Whiteside. Here's Harkless. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Diallo. The feed now to Monk. Screened by Parker. Monk with the ball. Now defended by Exum. 5 to shoot. Here's Diallo. Now the dish to Monk. It's Parker outside. score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
That's a nice release from Jabari Parker. Pretty smooth from that spot.
Richardson the pass to Exum. He kicks it to Harkless. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Diallo. Harkless with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, when you have a big guy like Whiteside running the break like that, look out.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Pass to the franchise. Back to Mills. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And here's Exum. Whiteside a screen. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. A second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside.
Now, the defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Here's the screen to the inside. Here's Milutinov.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hornets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Here's Diallo. Here's Milutinov. Goes back up. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Haley. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. It's stolen by Ingles, and so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.